I found this book called Applied Mathematics, a very short introduction by Elaine Gorielli, copyrighted from 2018, published by Oxford University Press. In the book, this illustration, sourced from the 16th century from a book called Mundus Subterraneus by Athanasius Kircher, 1678. The illustration is titled The Improbable Giants. Why improbable? Because a human taller than 10 feet tall would be unlikely, and surely the ever more unlikely the greater the height. Looking back from the past, it must have been thought impossible. Surely a giant 200 feet tall would be absolutely ludicrous. A 20-foot giant alone would shock anyone to their core, and yet it seems what may have been thought to be impossible to the average insulated and institutionalized citizen is more than a myth. But surely there must be some kind of rational way of explaining how there could be bones of men as much as 60 times larger than the average man. How could giants have ever existed? We as the public surely would have known if such a strange and bizarre phenomenon had ever occurred. And yes, of course, giants are all fairy tales, and we are rest assured by our government that human giants could have never existed. Yes, we have bones that are congruent to any regular Joe Schmo's bones that just happen to be maybe 60 times larger. However, of course, giants, humans, couldn't have existed. That is why the bones are considered dinosaur bones. They are dinosaur human looking bones. Human looking bones that are as large as the largest dinosaurs. The bones of tibias and skulls found were congruent with a human's bones except for being multiple times bigger, tens of multiple times bigger in some cases, in the high double digits. Jacob versus Goliath. Goliath was about 6.5 cubits tall, so about 13 feet tall. As the book declares that a cubit in these times would measure to be about 2 feet long in our measurements today. Goliath was about 2 times bigger than the average man. Another man was measured to be amounts to 40 feet tall, about 6 times bigger, and even a giant that was found to be about 16 times bigger than the average man, reaching a whopping 92 feet. 92 feet. Are you astonished? The biggest, most ridiculous, most unbelievable human looking bones that were found belonged to a giant 400 feet tall. I found the book online copyrighted from the 1678 Mundus Subterraneus by Athanasius Kircher. Now it is all in Latin, so I'll be making another video about it. But if you're interested in knowing about how the Nephilim were actually real and the devil's real and how we're actually in the end times and stuff, go ahead, follow me. I'll be making another video about that book.